So she was so happy. Next, we will have the guy for Master's Daily Journal.
So Sister Huiling has also helped us with a number of various other activities as well. Today's topic is going to be a world in which we are grateful to one another is the most beautiful. Dora Master Zheng Yin, Masters at the Abode, and everybody in the audience. Good day to everyone. I am Yuan Huiling from Kaohsiung. My Dharma name is Ci Xiang. Today I'll be sharing about the Daily Journal of Master Zheng Yin, specifically the 2022 spring chapter, and more specifically February 1st and February 9th. So the topic today is a world in which we are grateful to one another is the most beautiful. Let's take a look at the missions of Tzu Chi using a world map. In these 50 years, Tzu Chi went from, started really from nothing to now having work in tens of countries around the world. We have Tzu Chi Bodhisattvas all around the world. And because of this, we've been able to relieve suffering for so many people. Just like individual fireflies, the light that they give off may seem very minor as individual fireflies, but when you bring all of these fireflies together, you can see that they can light up the night sky. Dharma Master Zheng Yin also has said many times that she hopes that we as volunteers can be just like fireflies and bring light to the dark corners of the world. So let's take a look at the song, The Love of Fireflies. So if you look at the lyrics, it's saying, "Oh, fireflies who light up the path with the love in their hearts, with an aspiration life after life to bring light to even the darkest corners of the world. Oh, fireflies who joyfully light up the path, we will follow your footsteps to bring light to every corner of the world." Just like fireflies bring light to the earth, it's really like the stars in the night sky that shine upon the earth. It's like how Tzu Chi's great love started from just a little place in Taiwan and has now spread all around the world. And it's now we've been able to help so many people bring valuable lessons and wisdom into their life. Now it's important for us to know that for both those who are giving help and receiving help, it's important to cherish one another. And in this way, we can walk upon the path of bodhisattvas. So as bodhisattvas, it's important for us to be grateful to those that we can help, including those who are in poverty, those who are in suffering. All of them are blessings in the lives of those of us who are trying to bring help to others. But of course, those for the mutual gratitude. Now, often guides us to strive to alleviate the suffering in the world and inspire love, wisdom, and joy amongst all beings. And the joy of bodhisattvas is not obstructed by the various challenges in front of them, and they're able to maintain a state of equanimity. Just like the local volunteers in Mozambique, despite the fact that they live with very basic circumstances and live often amongst poverty, they are not obstructed by this, and they live joyfully. They treat the skies above and the earth below as their home, so they're able to be at ease anywhere and inspire joy in the rest of us too. So let's take a look at this news report. So you can see that the volunteers are listening very attentively. So you see these volunteers hearing about the different negative emotions or negative characteristics that can arise sometimes, whether it's selfishness, jealousy, or other negative thoughts. Another volunteer is sharing about how he wants to use what he learned from the 4-ingredient spiritual soup to increase or to better the relationship between him and his mother. So whether it's discussions about Dharma or the humanistic culture in Tzu Chi, these volunteers, they're able to absorb everything, all of these teachings very, very well. After Cyclone Idai, I believe, in order to rebuild Mozambique, Tzu Chi really needed the help of a lot of the youth, who you can see here. So specifically, what you're seeing on screen here, there were 144 volunteers participating in, I believe it was certification training. And through this training, they were able to learn very many valuable lessons, including gratitude, respect, and love, and the different activities that Tzu Chi participates in, like home visits and disaster relief. So here on the screen, we see Brother Dino from Mozambique, who has been so critical to everything that has been done, or that Tzu Chi has led in Mozambique, helping to communicate with the local community and establish roots there, and spreading the mission of charity and education while also bringing humanistic culture. So no matter where Tzu Chi is all around the world, Tzu Chi makes sure to adapt to the needs of the local people, environment, and culture. Similar to the parable of the burning house in the Lotus Sutra, where the adults or the elders use a sheep cart, a deer cart, and an ox cart to try to lure the children out of the burning home. So this teaches us that simply taking care of our own mind and our own livelihood is not enough. It's important to also tend to the livelihood and well-being of other beings, to take care of their minds and their bodies. And in this way, to inspire wisdom and love and help folks to realize that everyone has the ability to help others. Let's now listen to Master's teachings. So the translation is on the screen. Feel free to follow along. Thank you to Dharma Master Zeng Yin for your teachings. So Buddhism teaches us to bring meaning into our lives and to not be obstructed by external temptations of material gain or social status. So if we can settle our own hearts and be content and joyful without obstruction, we can learn that there is so much we can bring to others as well, and that each one of us has the ability to help others. And of course, we hope that everyone can reach out to help one another. So in addition to being grateful for ourselves, it's also important to be grateful to those who we are giving help to. And if you're someone who's receiving help, of course, remember to be grateful for those who have provided help to you as well. So again, a world in which we are grateful for one another is the most beautiful state of humanity. Okay, so let's read this Jinx aphorism. Those who are providing help and those who are receiving help are both blessings to one another. A world in which we are grateful for one another is the most beautiful state of humanity. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you to our guided reading team for always taking turns to lead the guided readings every session. Okay, Brother Chohua from Jordan, hello to you. You must not have known that the videos we were using today were videos that were actually set in Jordan, I believe.
我们在这边先回应一下，云南大理的杨莹，她说马来西亚的家人们牢记上的叮咛，听话照做，多年来用心推动自己。
So with all of our volunteers